When I first met her, we were going to Lee High School, and we had BCIS computer class typing. I was extremely fast, and the girl next to me was not fast, to the point where she would ask me if I could just help her or do it for her, and I would say, "Okay, no problem." Eventually, I just asked her if she'd like to go out sometime, and that was pretty much it. I was in football. She was in band, and we clicked because I don't know. I guess we were just too. We lived so close, and we would just hang out, and everything just worked out. I mean, we never really argued, never really fought, and we had the same idea. We had the same interests. It was really. I think that what really made us talk was I was listening to some music on my little iPod, and I asked her, "Hey, have you ever heard of this band?" And that was the very first time.
What was the
It,
band?
it was a rock band called Atreyu. Really liked it, and she wanted to listen some more, and I guess history for us.
Well, so when did you guys decide to get married? How old were you? Where were you at?
It was probably 3 or 4 years later. It was more like a local, common law marriage. So, we already knew that we were just gonna stick together.
So you guys have a common law marriage.
Yes,
So why'd you go? Why is that option? You think?
because we've always been struggling with the money thing. So, we got our first car, and then we tried to make it on our own, which we did. We were doing very good. But then I got laid off because at the plants you get laid off, you work, you get laid off, you work. So even her now she's working at Whataburger. She's a manager now, but before she wasn't. So it was always one of those things where, hey, you know what? Let's just buy a really nice ring, and I'll get me a little ring, and then let's just stick together. And when it comes up, when we have enough money, then we'll go have that wedding that you want. But it just hasn't come up yet. So it's just we just know it's gonna happen, but it just hasn't happened.
Is that frustrating for you guys, or
No, because we've never really been huge on the like big weddings. It's just as long as we know we're there for each other, we don't need that you automatically have to have a lot of money to be happy. So even like as you see now, we don't expect much. We just want to get by.
why do you think you guys are like that? From kind of how you grew up, or just the way?
Exactly. From how we grew up. I mean, the way she grew up with her brothers and her family, they came in a very working class mechanics. Because we're like that, and we've always been helping and supporting our own families, that we don't expect much. We don't want that giant grand house. We bought one brand new car, and we said never again. The depreciation is ridiculous, and next time let's just buy these little things. Before when I got my first job, we were very materialistic. I spent like $2,000. Went and got the biggest TV in my life, and I bought like 4 TVs. And now it's like, why? Now let's just focus on each other, and let's build our skills up. I'm still learning as I go, but I feel like time really flies by. I don't feel 28. I feel like, oh my, that's like adult age, but I feel like I'm still fresh out of high school. Time just flies. So I envisioned having that better job. I went and got a degree in criminal justice, and then I went in 3 hours shy of a degree in business administration, and everything was gonna work out. But something always comes up to keep you like average, medium level. So people get sick. My dad was in a bad truck accident, and he messed up his spine really bad. So I had to go and help him, and then you lose your job. So everything just kind of works out, but just enough.
Working now, or what's your
I
situation?
just completed a 3 month program at floor training, which is for instrumentation at the plants. So my plan was I only needed 3 more hours to get that degree. So I said if I don't go get it right now, time's just gonna keep flying. I'm not gonna do it. So right now I just reapplied at a job. What I used to do was work at Lowe's right here on Garth at night. In the morning, go to college, and then sleep in the afternoons. So I just reapplied, and we just doing all that. So I should be starting again soon. Just hopefully, like I said, just that one math class, 3 hours. It's a struggle, but it's only a struggle if you have like higher standards. People want to go and get into like a 15,000 year contract with a house, or like I said, new cars. But if you don't have that high expectation and you're happy where you're at, then then there's not a struggle. It's just we're living for the moment.